How's it going, gang? It's the final render here. Today is the very first day of the Fasnacht event in Fallout 76. This is of course the second batch of DLC content for the Wild Appalachia season of content, and I've been looking forward to this one for a while. It's a cool, fun event where you can win some cool masks and get everybody in the server together to take part in one big event. However, I've done it once so far, and I realised that the actual event itself is very easy. That could have been because there were just so many players taking part in the event, so therefore you never really got overrun, and maybe if you were doing it in a small squad, it would be much harder. But at the same time, I noticed all the levels of all the enemies are also very low. So I thought, what if I nuked the event in order to get some higher level enemies? That's typically a very good way to bring us some tougher enemies. Everybody gains more XP, it's more challenging overall, and I was just curious as to know, would the event even function? And this is what happened. When I went ahead and launched the nuke, I was ready to go ahead and just stay out of the launch zone because I knew there would be lots of people in there, and I actually do believe I did probably kill a couple of the people in the nuke blast. They didn't actually want to leave because the actual event only takes place once every hour or so. And then once I got back, I realised that the actual event hadn't ended. I thought, fantastic, this has worked, right? This has worked out really well. However, there is one little caveat to it. One of the objectives you have to do for the Fasnacht event is provide small intestines for a robot so he can make Fasnacht sausages. Of course, you need to go ahead and collect the intestines from various small animals which are abundant in the area. There are chickens, there are squirrels, things like that for you to go and kill, take their intestines so you can make the sausages for the parade. However, when the nuke actually launches and hits the area, those small animals no longer appear. They are not there for you to go and find, so therefore it completely derailed the entire event. Every other objective was possible to complete. They were able to get the wood for the wood chopper to make the bonfire. They were able to collect all the beeswax so they can make the candles. Everything was possible except this one little thing, which made the entire event useless. A couple people did eventually come back with some intestines. However, I personally believe that they are people from a different server who have maybe had some extra in their pocket. I do not believe they actually found those intestines during the event because the entire area was completely irradiated and no small creatures were spawning. Now, I'm sure you guys are going to be saying, final render, that was a real bad thing for you to do. And maybe it was, but at the same time, now we know. I've done this now, so now no one else has to nuke for the Fasnacht event. And if anyone at Bethesda is listening to this, please get onto this pretty quickly. Maybe you can make it so that the small creatures do eventually spawn in the nuke zone. Maybe there is just another way to get intestines or something like that. Because this nuke inside the actual event completely derailed the entire event. The event was not possible. I do wonder if I had launched the nuke after all the intestines had been given to the robot, would it have worked out then? I don't know. Maybe we'll have to try it again when we know for definite that the actual event has started and the intestines have been donated. But I don't know if I actually want to do that. I might just go ahead and enjoy the event for what it is. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think it should be done again after the intestines have been collected? What do you think Bethesda could do to prevent this from happening? Until next time, I've been the final render and you've been the audience. Until next time, farewell. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I can't wait to do more. Bye bye for now.